Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It is the weekend of Labor Day. My husband has the day off. He just went on a walk with Siggy, and public schools have Friday and Monday off. So Jax set an alarm and woke up early to do his schoolwork, including a test. But he did well, he said. Told me he got 84 on the test, and he did struggle on that unit a little bit, so that's great. Excuse the hairy rugs because I am currently working on training Siggy to be tolerant of being brushed. So lots of hair because I'm doing a lot of different sessions. Sebastian is doing school. He requested a maze, so he is doing a maze book because I didn't want to rip those out. But we have some schoolwork to get through today. I just received another label, so that one's medium amount of work because it is a very old label. I might have it. I did this one so many years ago, like 2015 maybe. I didn't do the artwork, but I did the layout and all the text and stuff. So I'm gonna have to make that fit in the can and update all the info. So sometime today I will do that. We're gonna go out and walk and enjoy the day and run some errands, I think. I'm not sure if I'll need to bring Jax to his dismay, but my husband might be out. We'll have to see. Let's see, what else do I need to say? I felt like there was more I was gonna say. Basically, this morning I woke up at 7:20 with the plan to get out of bed at 8 to start getting ready. I did that, and we showered, and right when I get out of the shower, Jax comes with his iPad. I didn't tell you guys, yesterday when I was working, my phone randomly made the Find My iPhone chime, like chin chin, and it did it one full time and then started to do it the second time and stopped. There were no messages, no notifications, nothing. I looked at my notifications to see if anything was set for sound only, though my phone was on silent mode, so it shouldn't have even made the chime unless it was like some emergency thing. Couldn't find anything, so I reset my account password and logged all our devices out. I do have two-factor on too. So then ensued 15 minutes of me going from device to device, logging it back in with two-factor. But apparently when I did Jax's iPad, he'd already reached his screen time limit, so it wasn't until this morning that he realized he couldn't log into iMessages. So he came to me. I thought that was no big deal. I would do that on my computer. Maybe start. Let's see, beware, crisscross brown infected river. And the canoes across the river. Start. So you're on the grass, and you cross the river on a canoe, I guess. That's what it says. I don't really understand that one. Anyway, I thought it was gonna be straightforward because I had to do that on my computer to log iMessages separately. But the place where you enter the password was grayed out on his iPad. I tried everything. I tried quitting out of iMessages. I tried turning off freaking screen time settings, which is so obnoxious because when you turn it back on, it's all reset. I had to quickly memorize what I had and turn it off. Still didn't work. Restarted. Still didn't work. So I clicked on the little link below the field, which it actually let you click on. Don't remember your password? Yeah, it looks like with a red arrow, that's how I start. So I clicked on, I forgot my password, which I didn't. I know my password. And because screen time protections was completely off, it brings up the field to change your password, your whole Apple ID password, which would be a nightmare if he accidentally did that. But the second that came up and I was looking for a cancel, I just disappeared and he was logged in. I didn't do anything. Like I just clicked on that, it came up with a form and then it immediately like wiped the screen back to iMessages and it was logged in. That seems kind of like a bug because I didn't actually do anything, but I then had to reinstate all the screen time limits. Hopefully I got everything set up right. But Dan was already long gone on his walk. He's always wondering why it takes me so long to get downstairs. Sometimes it's because I washed my hair and I'm giving it time to dry and Sebastian's playing. But then other times it's nonstop. Like as soon as, I guess I should leave the door unlocked for him. As soon as I was done with the iPad, I go to start getting dressed and Sebastian's like, I need shorts. So I have to show him in the closet where the shorts belong are his shorts. And he's like, I want you to put my hair up. So I put his hair up, which he immediately takes down. And I'm like, then he like runs off and leaves a potty full of pee and the TV on. I'm like, this is why it takes me so long to get downstairs. But we are here and he's starting school. We need to eat breakfast still. Need to put the dishes away. The house is filthy, but I mean, I don't know what to do. We need to do school. We need to go out and enjoy this weather. I need to do work. And our friend is coming at some point to cook out. So that is life so far. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And we're gonna go continue ours.
I kind of want to.
You can do it however you want. They can be different on each side. You can also rip it. It just won't have a straight edge, but it rips. Grab a 10. Do you have 10 10s yet? Because when you do, you can trade them. Just say 1, 2. I would move them like 1, 2.
6, 7, 8.
I have 8. I have 8 as well, but you have some extras, so you're a little ahead of me. Okay, let's roll. 6. 3. Okay. Can you make 10 yet? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, not yet.
6.
3. Oh, I'm still 1 behind.
What's it? This one?
Yep. I think you can make 10 out of that. Can you find 10? Maybe 6. Try these. Can you count those to see if they're 10?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10.
10.
Okay, try put those 3 in and get yourself a 10.
Yeah, I'm just having to cook them all the way back in.
That's how it goes. This is called the bank game. This is like the bank you're trading in. So get a 10. Do you have 10 tens yet?
Yes.
Not quite. There's 5 and 4. We need 5 and 5. We need one more 10.
And I got
Oh,
3.
I got 1, so that gives me enough for a 10.
And
So
I
I'm gonna
got 3.
trade it in.
I got 3.
You're still ahead of me. That doesn't quite make 10 yet, does it? 4. What are you gonna get? Oh, that's too far. I
got
can't see
4.
it.
I can't
6. Okay, grab one of those and then see if you can make a 10.
see what.
The winner. Dun dun dun. You made it to 100 first. Hello everyone, it is bedtime. Haven't really talked too much because it was a busy day. No quiet time, I just worked straight on through that. So, I'm just gonna assume I haven't really talked to you, but we got up. I think I talked to you about getting up. Yeah, I talked to you when Sebastian was doing school. What we ended up doing for school was a kind of fun day. He was saying this is the best day ever, so it was very successful, but he did some worksheets and mazes in the beginning that you saw, but then I planned a lesson that I had found online based on the book We're Going on a Bear Hunt. Now, I couldn't get it from the library. It was all checked out and on hold, so I looked up on YouTube and I found a video of, you have a hair on you, look at that. I found a video of the author performing the book with the pages in the background, and he kind of sings it as a song in parts. It was perfect. Like, I only watched the first line or two when I was setting up my lesson plan. Last night I got all the craft supplies we needed to make this bear hunt map. I got it all set up, so he had to do some cutting and gluing and stuff, but everything was prepared on the tray. I also had supplies for making toilet paper tube binoculars. And yeah, we watched the video and we made our maps and our binoculars, and then because it was kind of like a song and a video and he was in front of the book doing some movements, we ended up doing the movements too. Did you like that?
I like it more than Meet Guy.
More than what?
Meet the Eye.
More than he loves it more than meets the eye. That's a Transformer thing, so that means he really loved it. But yeah, he was like, we're going on a bear hunt, gonna catch a big one. It's such a beautiful day. We're not scared. Where did we have to go? We had to go through the tall, wavy grass and the cold, deep river or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the sticky mud. Oh, they can't see me. It's too dark right here. And then the tall, dark forest.
Yeah.
I'm probably getting all the adjectives wrong, but then it was a swirly, whirly snowstorm. And then what was the last thing? The deep, dark cave. And what was inside the cave?
A big bear.
A bear, and then we had to go, here's a bear. This is my bear from when I was probably around Jax's age. I saved up for this. Yes.
Oh, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. Holy buttholes, Kevin. Anyway, we had so much fun. We did that a million times, and then we did a math game, a kind of a twist on the Montessori banking game, if you know that. And then we went out on our walk. We quickly went into the dollar store first. Hold on. I'm going to talk about it again. You want to talk about the math game?
Yeah.
Okay. Not with your butt up in the air. You have to see your face on here.
When we finish the math game, I went and got.
You got a 1,000 cube.
Yeah, 1,000 cubes.
So what we ended up using as our counters for the bank game are Montessori beads. Basically, there's color-coded beads for 1 through 10, and I created all mine instead of purchasing them. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the 10 is a golden one. Those are called the golden beads. If you have 10 strands of the golden beads, you can have them all attached in a flat square of 100, and then a step up from that is 10 of those stack up to equal 1,000 cube, and I actually made 1,000 cube. So that was our prize. First person to 100. I made that. I told you I made all those, right? I made that. It took a long time. I had to make 10 100 cubes.
One that is bigger.
No, that would be a lot. 100,000 cubes would be way more beads than I could get. But yeah, we made it to 100 at the exact same time. We were rolling die, and so it only went up to 6. But anytime we had enough pieces to make 10, you exchanged them for the 10. That's the bank teller kind of aspect of the bank game. And so once we had 10 of the 10s, we got our 100, and the first one wins, but it was a tie, except he had 3 or 4 more extra, so he won, right?
Yeah, I got the Falcon Cube.
Can you pick up all these clothes that you just shed everywhere? So anyway, when we finished that, we headed out. We went to the dollar store first, and then over to Starbucks for a quick snack.
And having to phone.
I somehow managed to order 2 croissants. Don't know how that happened, but I definitely commented on how expensive it seemed to get like a juice box, a cheese stick, a croissant, and a iced Americano. I'm like, why is this so expensive? And even like glanced at the invoice and like, but I didn't do the math. Yeah, I ended up somehow ordering 2, so I brought one home to Jack's. But yeah, we had some quick Starbucks just for energy, and then we started our walk, but right away we stopped in Lidl to get me a salad for dinner because I wanted to have some beans on it, and the only salad I was able to get with the groceries this week was an Asian salad, which is delicious but does not go with black beans. So I grabbed that salad, a few other little things. Didn't film in the dollar store or Starbucks because there were people, and I tend to just focus on staying away from people. I tried to film a little bit in Lidl. Maybe not so interesting to my out of the US friends because Lidl is like an international shopping center, and there's a lot of people, so there's definitely aisles where I was just focusing on getting out of there, and I had to do self-checkout. But we did that, and then we did a quick loop through the forest. What did we do while we were in the forest? We went on a bear hunt.
And like,
where are you there? Yeah, he brought his real binoculars because we just made silly craft ones today, and we played this. We played the book on my phone out loud, so we could hear it. But yeah, we did that quick walk, and I don't even know how long it was because I didn't have my watch recording the length. But we headed home, and I had to get right to work. While we were out, I got, well, I don't know, maybe this morning, but I got 2 labels. One was a very old one, 2016, that I had to change from bottle size to can size, and he wanted all new fonts. So I did new font and layout for all the text, and new title, and having to fit the artwork in a smaller area. So
Daddy.
I helped Daddy.
You always help me with your work.
Oh.
Cause you make your label get me good.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for saying that.
So
Hopefully people enjoy them. I make it so that they're allowed to have them because you have to have certain text on beer to say that it can be dangerous if you drink too much and stuff like that. So without me doing that, they wouldn't be able to sell the beer. So it's an important job. But yeah, I didn't want to do it, but I didn't want to leave it for the weekend because I know there's more coming, and I just don't want to work. I don't want to work this weekend. So I've been doing them as soon as they come in. So I had that one, and then a new Transformers beer. He's been doing a Transformers inspired series. They are all custom drawn, just inspired. No Transformers logos, no Transformers names, just you can kind of tell who it is, sort of, but I can tell because I have the name of who it's supposed to be on the art file. But this one was Megatron, and the artist just draws the figure, and I have to make it a horizontal label, fill in this like spacey thing, and make it all match and stuff. So I did that. I have sent off drafts of both of those to him, and I haven't heard back because it's Friday night, and that's just how it is. But I didn't send him the finals. Sometimes when I send finals right away with the option of editing it and re-uploading a new version, he'll just not say anything, and then a few days later just say thanks because he's already sent it to the printer. What are you doing? Why don't you go ask? Well, you're following me. That's what happens. Can you go tell your brother that you're ready for books? And you're suffocating Benny. I see his little butt sticking out. Go ask brother for books. My feet are actually hot in my slippers right now because I have so many layers on. This is my new red sweater. Yes, I bought another color of those sweaters because I had some monthly credit for Amazon.
I don't want fun.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so I finished that work. It was totally during quiet time, so he didn't get a quiet time. He was just excited that our friend was coming. So our brother from another mother. So he didn't even care, though he had a few meltdowns throughout the evening because of being tired. But I was still working when Yvonne got here, so they started setting up outside, and I finally joined them when I finished. We had some chips and dip, and then they made their steak and veggies. I made my salad. I also cooked a grilled cheese for Jax, and he ended up eating it inside. He's not an outdoor diner. He's not been enjoying that during the pandemic, but at least we get restaurant food that way. So after that, he was playing some Xbox, and I just hung out with him and knitted. I didn't film it because it's always a pain in the butt to try and film yourself knitting because your hands are occupado. I'm starting a sweater for him that's stripes of blue and orange. Then go get into bed. You can have the phone. Please clean up, though. I cleaned up so much of this stuff, but I didn't clean up everything. I guess that's it. I've been talking for an awful dang long time. But that was my day. It went by so fast as blur, and it even started early with all the drama of the iPad, which is now perfectly working. Don't know what happened. Yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight. Oh, you know what? I've never even checked to see how the sweater looks with my boots. Look at that. Oh man, that looks awesome. Love it. I don't have a lot of red clothes because red is not the color that I've worn recently.
Can you see
What?
You should match it with this, our red sweater.
I don't have another red sweater. Oh, you mean that sweatshirt thing I have?
Yeah.
Yeah, it matches, but you wouldn't wear a sweater over that thing. That thing is so big. No, that one's even fuzzier. It's a different material. This is actually thin. Look, you can see right through this. Look, you see the light through it? These are nice and light. I'm wearing it over like a long sleeve shirt. Yeah, I'm just babbling now. This guy's tired, so I'm gonna go change and get him to bed, edit this for you. I'm sorry if you watched my video and then commented it or viewed it and your view is gone, your comment's gone, your like is gone. I had to delete it and re-upload it because apparently YouTube had a big bug that affected everybody that uploaded right when I did, where it always runs this copyright check scanning for copyrighted music and content. It usually takes just seconds to a minute, but it was just stuck saying it was checking and checking. It doesn't really show the video to too many people. If you're monetized, you can't monetize it, stuff like that. And the only solution to get that alert on your list of videos to go away where it says checking in progress is to, they said, delete it and re-upload it. And like, well, at least it only had 3 views. So I messaged my friend whose comment was getting deleted and went ahead and re-uploaded it. It already has more views than that. So anyway, that's what happened if you noticed any weirdness. But I will be making another video tonight. My name is Stephanie. This is Sebastian. He's tired. And we are going to see you tomorrow. So stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, don't wash your hands.